Hey guys, Vlog here and welcome to another FIFA 21 SBC video. It is Tuesday at 6 PM and finally EA have given us that Flashback Toni Kroos SBC that was actually put into concepts all the way back on Friday now, and I was starting to think that actually we might not get this SBC, but he's coming in 93 rated. We're going to have a look at the segments he requires. He's going to be there for the next 20 days. Now the fact that he's there for 20 days or effectively 3 weeks and he's got 3 segments, I kind of think because he's there for that time, he might be a bit of a grind and his requirements might be a little bit expensive. But we'll have a look at what he requires in a second. First of all, what are going to be his stats? So a big 93 rating, of course. Now, actually, what is he getting this for? Flashback to his prolific 2017-18 La Liga season. I think that might have been like his second season, or maybe even like his third season at Real Madrid. But he has a 5-star weak foot, which is fantastic. Only 3-star skill moves, medium work rate, 6 foot, which is kind of nice. His pace, a little low on sprint speed, but his acceleration is actually fine. Shooting wise is really good for a centre midfielder because you look at his long shots and shot power, which is fantastic. His finishing for a box-to-box midfielder or just for for a centre midfielder in general isn't too bad. His volleys are really good, so his shooting is actually really solid all around. His passing is exceptional. His dribbling is good. I mean, his agility is a little bit on the lower side, but it's not too bad. Like, you look at his reactions, ball control, and composure are absolutely brilliant. He should feel pretty smooth on the ball. Defensive-wise, I wouldn't play him as a CDM. I think for a centre midfielder, it's really good. Look at 87 interceptions. So as a box-to-box midfielder, he should be fine in that role. I myself wouldn't personally play him as a cam. I think his agility is just a little bit too low for that. And he has 3-star skill moves. His strength at 80 is not too bad. Nice stamina as well. Nothing too much going on in terms of player traits, but on the whole, that is a pretty good card. Now, what are going to be his requirements? Okay, 83 rated score of a team with and very high chemistry, so it would make sense to put into one league because of the Bundesliga player that is needed for that. An 84 rated, again with high chemistry, so build into a La Liga team for this one, and a team of the week needed on both of these, but that's not too bad. And an 85 rated with another team of the week. That's not too bad. That's going to be coming in. I think an 85 rated squad's coming in at around about 150,000 coins. With the team we've needed, this will come in at almost 200,000 because it's got high chemistry. We're looking at 200,000. Probably looking at, with the fact that 3 team of the weeks are needed and there's very high chemistry, we're probably looking at just under 300,000 coins, maybe slightly over that. I reckon 300,000. Now, is 300,000 coins worth that for this 93 rated card? I mean, he's better value for money than these 2 SBCs, and these 2 SBCs could potentially both get upgraded, but Toni Kroos, in my opinion, despite not even being able to get like any further upgrades, is a better value for money SBC than these 2, in my personal opinion. And both of these SBCs for Herman and for Zinchenko were very expensive. I do like that SBC because I think it's a pretty cool card. And he's a big rating, 93 rated, so they've obviously given like a massive boost. And I think like his 88 rated normal gold card. I want to compare him to Deco, who you can get for free for 7 tokens from icon swaps. That's someone that I want to compare him with. And then just La Liga midfielders as well in general, I also kind of want to compare with. So I'll get rid of Marquinhos and Camara here. And we'll bring in a couple of these midfielders from La Liga just to kind of see like how they compare in stats. So I want to get that Toni Kroos card up, and I'm just curious to see how he would rival a Deco, for example. That Deco card that you can get for free from icon swaps, how would he compare? Because he has been fantastic for me so far, and I have a review of him on the channel. And actually, I know that like Kroos has got like a lot better defending, but Deco in that centre midfield role in a 4-2-4 formation is absolutely brilliant. Now, Deco's got a lot more pace, a lot more dribbling, a little less shooting, less passing, less physicality. I mean, you could argue that Toni Kroos is a better card, to be fair. But of course, this Deco card you can earn for free, and obviously looks absolutely amazing. And you can play Deco as a cam. You can't really play Kroos in that position, in my personal opinion. But let's just compare him though with La Liga midfielders in general. As to which we have the road to the final Herrera. That was an SBC from Atletico, and of course Atletico are playing Chelsea tonight in the Champions League, which is going to be a very interesting game. I literally don't know what way that game could potentially go at all. And apart from that, you're kind of lacking. I mean, David Silva, obviously a fantastic player, but 66 pace, too slow for for this game. Modric, poor physicality and really poor defending. Parejo, again, way too slow. And then after that, you've got the informed De Jong, who I want to bring up, and that road to the final Herrera. And then after that, you don't really have that many. Okay, you have Informed Valverde, who's a pretty cool card, to be fair. You have that Coquelin card from Showdown, but I don't think he's really up to standard for this season. Valverde, again, probably not really up to standard, only 81 passing, you know, and kind of low 80s and high 70s. Not really great for this season again. But so I want to get Herrera, Kroos, and that Informed De Jong card up and just see like how they kind of compare. Now, of course, Herrera you can't buy. He was only an SBC. How much does De Jong go for in the market? Now, De Jong obviously lacks in shooting compared to Toni Kroos, but in terms of like a box-to-box midfielder on the whole, he's really, really good. He's going to come in at around about 150,000 coins, slightly less than that. Has more pace, same dribbling, better defending, better physicality, way worse shooting, and way worse passing. 3-star weak foot. Kroos has got 5-star weak foot. Does have 4-star skill moves though. Probably this card, again, I wouldn't really use this card even as like a CDM. Although he's got better defending, he's actually got less interceptions. It's just that Kroos has got terrible slide tackle. What really helps De Jong for the defending is his slide tackling. That's what gets it up. And this is a good card. You know, this is a good card, but I would argue that Kroos is certainly the better of the two. Now, of course, he will cost double the amount of De Jong and would be a untradeable card, but I think it would be worth spending those extra coins for him rather than De Jong. I'm not saying that De Jong's a bad player, but I think Kroos is just better than him. Now, for Herrera, way worse dribbling, much better defending, much better physicality, way worse passing, shooting a lot more lower, and pace is kind of similar. This is a card that, again, is decent for the centre midfield role, has the same interceptions as Kroos, which is interesting, has so much more physicality. This is a card that's 4-star, 3-star, so Kroos is better in one area there, but this is a card that I think personally might even be better suited as a CDM. Could certainly play in a centre midfield role. He can play there, but I think he'd maybe even be slightly better suited to a CDM role. I think in terms of box-to-box midfielders from La Liga, this is the best one now. I think this is the most complete out of all of them, in my personal opinion, in Kroos. So in that way, that makes SBC really cool because there's not like an abundance of great players. What we picked up then was only 3 really like half-decent box-to-box midfielders in that Kroos card, and then De Jong and Herrera. So it's not like La Liga is blessed with so many really, really cool box-to-box midfielders, because as far as I'm concerned, it isn't. So actually, in that respect, this is a pretty cool SBC. So I quite like him. Let me guys know what you're thinking in the comment section below as well. But I think 300,000 coins for a 93 rated flashback Toni Kroos that has some amazing stats and becomes the best box-to-box midfielder in La Liga, I think that's pretty good. I don't think, and also he's there for 20 days. You can grind the upgrade packs to be able to get him as well. In my opinion, that is a good priced SBC, because if he was on the market, he would go for a very similar price, maybe even more than 300,000 coins, in my personal opinion. So on the whole, I think it's a good SBC by EA. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.